This video shows an example of how to set up and use the variables window in Microchip MPLAB-X IDE. For this example, we're going to demonstrate the variables window using a very simple and nonsensical function called foo. Foo has been defined with three local variables a, b, and c, as well as receiving an input integer called x, which will be treated as a local variable. You will notice that this program is in a debug session, as indicated by the presence of the debug icons, and the debug session has been paused at the second no-op function call. To open the variables window, we go to Window, Debugging, Variables. The variables window will appear in the output window pane in the lower right-hand side of the IDE. On the left-hand side of the variables window are three icons which control the variables to be displayed. The topmost icon controls which local variables will be displayed. The middle icon enables or disables watches from being displayed in the variables window. If watches are displayed, the lowest icon will allow you to enter or delete watches. The watches window has opened up with the icon indicating that only variables local to the program counter, that is, variables that are either at the position of the program counter or the line of code immediately before the program counter, are displayed. In this case, since we are executing a no-op and we have just previously executed a no-op, no variables will appear in the window. As we single step through the program, we will pick up the variables, in this case just the letter A, and then A and B, because B and A are the two variables that are accessed near the program counter. When we hit the third step into, we will notice that A disappears and only B and C are displayed. Clicking on the topmost display control icon, we change the mode to allow all the local variables, including the input parameter, to be displayed. To enter a watch in the variables window, we must first enable watches to be displayed. To do this, we hit the second or middle display control icon. When this icon is displayed, the word Enter New Watch will appear with the variables window. Selecting the third or lowest display control icon will allow us to enter a watch. In this case, we will enter LATA for the special function register LAT-A. With the special function register LAT-A added as a watch to the variables window, as we continue to step through the program, we can see the changes in all the local variables, in this case C, and then we can see LAT-A change. This concludes the video on working with Microchip MPLABX's variables window. Here are some resources where you can get more information about MPLAB-X and the variables window.